The lost city of Helike is often referred to as Greece's real-life Atlantis, and for good reason. This ancient city, once thriving and rich in culture, was completely submerged by the sea over 2,000 years ago, and it remains a fascinating mystery to this day. The story of Helike blends history, mythology, and geology in a way that captures the imagination of both archaeologists and enthusiasts of lost civilizations. What was Helike? Helike was an ancient Greek city located on the northern shore of the Peloponnese near the Gulf of Corinth. The city was established in the 8th century BCE and over time became a prosperous and important cultural hub in the region. It was known for its strategic location and its influence in trade, as well as its religious significance. The people of Helike worshipped Poseidon, the god of the sea, which is a crucial detail when examining its mysterious disappearance. The city was said to be so powerful that it was even able to defeat other city-states, including Corinth, in naval battles. Helike was known for its stunning architecture, elaborate temples, and grand public spaces. It also featured a large theater and was a center for art, philosophy, and literature. The city's wealth and cultural achievements made it one of the most important Greek cities of its time, but its fame would soon turn into infamy. The destruction of Helike. The downfall of Helike is shrouded in both historical accounts and legends. Around 373 BCE, the city was struck by a catastrophic event that would change its history forever. An earthquake followed by a tsunami devastated the city, causing it to sink into the sea. The destruction was so swift and complete that it is said Helike vanished overnight, disappearing without a trace. This sudden destruction is strikingly similar to the legend of Atlantis, the lost island mentioned by the ancient Greek philosopher Plato. In Plato's accounts, Atlantis is a powerful, prosperous civilization that sinks into the ocean after a catastrophic event. The story of Helike shares many parallels with this myth: an advanced civilization, great wealth, and a sudden, mysterious disappearance. This has led many to believe that Helike could have been the inspiration for the Atlantis myth. Historical accounts and the myth of Helike. The story of Helike's destruction was first recorded by the ancient historian Strabo in the 1st century BCE. Strabo describes the earthquake and the subsequent sinking of the city. According to him, the people of Helike were caught off guard by the earthquake, and the city, with its grand buildings and temples, was swallowed by the sea. The Gulf of Corinth rose up, flooding the city, and the water never receded. The disappearance of the city became legendary. It was said that Helike had been punished by Poseidon for its people's hubris, as they had allegedly offended the god by not properly honoring him. This idea of divine retribution is another link to the story of Atlantis, where the gods punished the civilization for its arrogance and moral decline. As time went on, the location of Helike remained a mystery. The city was lost to history, and many believed it had been swallowed by the sea forever, leaving only myths and legends in its wake. The search for Helike. Despite the many accounts of Helike's destruction, the exact location of the city remained unknown for centuries. Scholars and explorers speculated about where the city might be, but it wasn't until the 20th century that serious efforts were made to uncover the ruins of Helike. In the late 1980s, an archaeologist named Andreas V. Vlachos began an excavation project in the Gulf of Corinth, searching for the lost city. After years of research and careful excavation, Vlachos and his team discovered ruins on the seafloor, confirming that the city of Helike had indeed existed where historical records had placed it. The discovery of these sunken ruins in the Gulf of Corinth has been one of the most important archaeological breakthroughs in recent years. Excavations revealed large stone foundations, temples, and statues, all submerged under layers of sediment. Some of the pillars still stand upright, even though they have been underwater for over 2 millennia. In addition to the physical remains of the city, evidence was found of a massive earthquake and tsunami that coincided with the historical accounts of the city's destruction. What happened to Helike? The reason behind Helike's sudden disappearance is believed to be a combination of natural disasters. Researchers believe that a massive earthquake struck the region. triggering a series of events that led to the city's sinking. The earthquake caused the ground to sink, and a tsunami followed, flooding the city and causing it to be submerged. Over the centuries, the sea slowly covered the ruins, and the once thriving city became lost to the ocean. Some scientists suggest that the region around Helike is located on a tectonic fault line, which makes it particularly vulnerable to earthquakes. The seismic activity in the Gulf of Corinth has likely led to land subsidence, causing the city to sink beneath the water. The flooding was so severe that the city was never able to recover or be rebuilt, and its ruins remained hidden until modern times. Helike and the Atlantis connection. The similarities between the story of Helike and the myth of Atlantis have led many to speculate that Helike may have been the inspiration for Plato's tale. Both cities were described as great centers of civilization, and both were destroyed by catastrophic events. The ancient Greek historian Herodotus even noted the similarities between the two, suggesting that the story of Atlantis might have been based on real events like the sinking of Helike. However, some skeptics argue that the story of Atlantis was purely fictional, created by Plato to illustrate his philosophical ideas. Whether or not Helike directly inspired the Atlantis myth is still up for debate, but the striking parallels between the two stories are hard to ignore. The legacy of Helike. Today, the lost city of Helike remains one of the most fascinating archaeological sites in Greece. The ruins that were uncovered provide a rare glimpse into the ancient world, offering insight into the daily life, culture, and religious practices of the city's inhabitants. The discovery of Helike also serves as a reminder of the power of nature and how entire civilizations can be swallowed by the forces of the earth. As researchers continue to study the ruins of Helike, the city's story continues to captivate people around the world. Whether or not it was the inspiration for Atlantis, the lost city of Helike stands as a testament to the mystery and beauty of ancient civilizations, and its tale is one of the most enduring legends in Greek history.